Hi there, I'm back and better than ever. So basically, a lot of people have been basically making 50 random facts about themselves, so I decided, why not make one for me? Ooh. But yeah, so I know I look weird, but that's okay. Everyone looks weird, even you do. So let's just get started with the video, and I might go over 50 because you'll find out. So let's get started. I am a direction ear, so I am actually half Mexican and half American and like 10% French. Because my mom is Mexican, my dad is, not French, my dad's American, and my dad's grandma was actually full French, but she came to, the United States, so, not really a huge chunk of French, but, Frenchies. I actually have really bushy eyebrows. I actually have like light brownish hair in the winter and like darker brown hair, but not like doesn't make a huge shift. And I actually have like golden highlights in my hair, so it's not really noticeable. It just depends on the lighting and stuff, but I do have those golden highlights in there. I always wanted blue eyes, and now I've always wanted green eyes. I'm really clumsy, so I always get hurt a lot, but like I get like hurt a lot. Like I was curling my hair and I burned my finger, and then I always stub my like pinky toe. I'm really really clumsy. I always get hurt all the time. I actually have a Jinx buddy, and for me, what I describe Jinx buddy for like my description, I call it the Jinx buddy, someone that you know who is your friend that always jinxes your life. And my Jinx buddy is Natalie. I actually had long hair, and then I cut it off really short into like a bob and donated to cancer, and then my mom said to get it cut because then my hair would be like really short in the back and really long in the front. And I cut it off, and that's why I had really short hair. I am really impatient at stuff. I'm a Facebook addict because I always go on there and I stay on there for like hours and stuff because I manage my pages. Whenever someone does it's raining. Whenever someone does something that's wrong, I always get mad, but then I usually end up doing it, and I always say that it's good if I do it, but it's not. I actually have dimples, but they're not like dimples, cheek dimples. Oh, I would want dimple cheek dimples. But they're under my mouth, like, it depends how I smile, and then they're like right there, you see. And I love dimples, and I want dimples, but I have dimples here and not there, and I want them right there. I'm actually really, really shy, and once, like, you first meet me, I seem laughy and stuff like that, like, and like giggle all the time and stuff, and I get really shy, and I don't know what to say, so I just like hiding right there, and I always laugh and stuff when I meet someone. But after you know me, you're gonna go bananas in your head because I'm like cuckoo. I went to Mexico about 5 years ago, and I've only been to 2 states, unless you count. If you pass through a state, that doesn't really count for me, but if you count it, then I've been 3, but basically I've only been in 2 states. I don't drink coffee, but I drink caramel frappuccinos from Starbucks, like the glass cups you get at the store. I'm starting 8th grade, somewhere in August, I forgot when, but I'm starting 8th grade. I'm the type of person who will listen to a song a bajillion, cajillion, zillion times and won't get sick of it, and I will bother people when I do that because I listen to it everywhere I go a bajillion times nonstop on replay. Ouch. People who sag kind of scare me, I guess you can say scare me. I'm actually not allergic to anything or well, basically I'm allergic to anything. I have short-term memory, but like sometimes it's short-term memory, but I always forget stuff all the time. I have horrible memory, horrible memory. Like, it's like horrible. I'm really lazy, but sometimes I may not seem like it because I try to not be lazy, but I am lazy. I am really sensitive and I care a lot about things. Like if I tried telling my mom I hate her or something, like if I tried telling myself I hate her, him, and I actually love them or like them or something like that, I like feel like I'm being punished or something. I feel like I'm a horrible person, and I was then say, oh well, just forget it. I know I love you. I love everyone, and I know that I like everyone. I say I hate it. I'm insecure about my hands and my nose, my eyebrows, basically, and my feet. Feet, yeah. When I'm older, I want to be like a translator, like a hospital translator. So if there's like, I'm taking French and Spanish translating. So if there's something like Mexican or French who doesn't speak much English, so I'll be there to rescue you and translate to the person who can only read English, and then yeah. I really like Pink, like you know, the singer, and once I find her songs, I love them to death, and then the radio comes and ruins it by overplaying it like 2 times every like 10 minutes or something, and they keep overplaying it, and it's so annoying, so I end up not liking her songs anymore, thanks to the radio. I still act like a little kid most of the times in my life, and I will for the rest of my life. I prefer noise instead of silence. Or like, yeah, because it just kills the moment. It kind of scares me after a while because it's so quiet. Whenever I see a rainbow, I panic like a little kid again, and I try running and taking pictures of it. And I still believe that there's gold at the end of a rainbow, even though there's probably not. But I still pretend I believe in that. When I'm older, I actually kind of want to go to Africa. When like I have a lot of money and I become rich. If I ever become rich, probably won't. But if I do, I want to go to Africa and help the little poor people over there, and give them pounds. I guess that's what they have for their currency, and build some stuff for them if I have enough money. That's what I really want to do for those people. I can't sing, but that's all I can do is sing like all day. Like if I hear a song, I try singing it, and then I sing all the time, but I can't sing, so I kind of embarrass myself. I like to write, basically, and that might seem weird, but I like to write. I've always wanted to learn how to play like either the violin or the banjo, but probably won't because I'm not good with instruments. I hated dubstep, and then my brother came in and showed me first year of the equinox or year of the equinox, something like that. I think first year of the years and then equinox, parentheses equinox, I think, and I actually kind of like dubstep now, but that's probably the only song I listen to from dubstep. I can't dance, so I took dancing lessons for almost a year, and I still can't dance on my own unless someone gives me a routine and I can actually memorize it, but I probably can't memorize it very well. I might lose a step or two, but I still can't dance. I actually always wanted to have a British accent, and I pretend sometimes when I'm bored, but I actually can't really do a British accent because I really stink at it, and it sounds like I'm just talking nonsense. I can't say it. If something's on low battery, like my camera right now, I panic and try going towards the charger like Sparta. Camera, charger, go! two things are my names. Wing, like I wing stuff all the time, and procrastination is my name too. I usually do stuff at the last second because that's how I roll. I like to pretend I'm cool. Oops. I want to be flexible and whatnot like that, and whatnot. But I don't want to stretch and stuff. It's just too much work for me. Well, I don't know how to explain this, but I'm kind of jealous, but I'm not the jealous type at the same time. Like, it's really hard to explain, but I get jealous easily, but also I don't at the same time, but like, I don't know how to explain it. I hate bugs so badly, and bugs love me because they're always flying around me. So I have to wear bug spray all the time, but that doesn't seem to help at all. I hate wearing sunscreen all the time, but I don't really wear sunscreen, so I get tan and sunburn a lot. And I'm unevenly tanned because I'm dark on here and then I'm like really, really pale right there. So once I go on vacation, I'm going to be tanning, so I won't look so untanned, I guess, or uneven. I don't really get pimples a lot, but I don't really get pimples a lot. I actually like to do the same thing every single day. I don't really mind it, unless it's schoolwork or something boring. If it's something I like to do, I don't mind doing it every day. Just kidding. I've actually always wanted to be like in an earthquake or a tornado, hurricane, or like a fire. But at the same time I don't, because I don't want to die. I have arachnophobia because I hate spiders so much, and it's called, I get scared easily most of the time, but sometimes I don't really get scared easily. Like, depends what kind of scared you're talking about. I actually prefer not spring, fall over summer and winter because it's like kind of cold. It's not that cold. Or I prefer spring over summer and winter because it also gets a bit warmer, but not that warm either. So I basically like the in-betweeners. I like to pretend I have a gun. Bang, bang, boom, bang. People at my school think I'm part black because there's something about me that's wrong, and they think I'm part black. And Natalie says I'm part black because I supposedly type like yo and y'all and stuff. But when I type yo, it's because I miss the U. And I also just like pretending I have a gun.